Hello there, it's me, Egil, back again to have a nice rune chat. Been rustling around the old rune pouch, and today we're going to be looking at the rune Thorn. There you go. As the name suggests, it is the upright is the stem, and the sticky out bit, of course, is the thorn. And Thorn tells us, be careful, handle the situation carefully. Let's imagine a rose. You've got this lovely red rose that smells beautiful. So what do? You pick the rose and you hold it between the thorns and you can smell the rose. Just grab at it, you're going to end up cutting yourself, maybe getting infected, all the rest. So it's saying a situation that you may have coming up, handle it carefully and you will end up being successful. That it's within your grasp. Now, that's a lesson I think for all of us to take hold of. And another one, again, I've given you just the basics. It's up to you to use your intuition through practice and reading to be able to interpret these things. And once again, there we go, Thorn, the rune. Now, that's in its upright position. In the reverse, which is upside down, it means if you're not careful, things are going to go awry, which is subtly different from what I said before. It's more likely to go wrong than right, so take heed of it. Now, one of the great joys of the runes is that when we get to the casting part, it'll tell you what will happen if you follow that particular path. If you don't want the result to be what it is, then don't follow that path. Something which most forms of divination don't actually give you. I think perhaps the nearest is probably the tarot, but I'm the wrong person on that. So, Thorn reversed, handle extra carefully, because if you're not careful, you're going to get a thorn in your finger. So anyway, I hope you've learned a little bit from that. Keep those runes charged up. When we've done the first 8, I'll be able to teach you how to cast them, because you'll have 8 runes to play with and not just the 3, because there's not much you can do with them. Question's been raised. What are runes made of? Well, we did cover it briefly, but these particular ones made by Bragi, very good. I'm sure if you ask him, he might make you a set for a few pounds. Anyway, this is made of ash. Significant because Odin hung on Yggdrasil, which is a massive ash tree, and is sacred to the Norse. You could make them from ceramic. I had a set made from pebbles tossed by the sea. Some people, and I wouldn't advise this, but that's up to you, is that have them made of bone and stain them with your own blood. I wouldn't do that personally, but you know, if that's what you want to do, I'm not here to tell you one way or the other. Any organic material will do, not plastic. You could make it out of brass. I've seen little tiny pouches with little runes on in little bits of brass. To me, it doesn't ring right. There are also rune cards you can get. I was given a set, but I prefer the rune stones. We call them rune stones, and have them. For me, I prefer them as oblongs. You may like them as circles. There's all kinds of things you can make them out of, but I would say stick to wood. There are plenty of people who actually make them. Like I say, I'm sure if you leave a comment and ask Bragi, I'm sure he'll quote your price. I don't doubt, but you can buy them from craft shops. Some books supply them. I'll be honest, my rune stones came from a book. It was in a plastic box, but I've used them for 30 years, so I suppose they do all right. But anyway, use your imagination and hey, maybe make a day of it. You know, take yourself and your better half out, have a picnic time, you know, it's nice weather, go to a sacred site, ask permission, not just of the owner but of the tree, it does matter, and cut a branch and then make yourself a rune set, and then make a pouch and get a cloth, plain cloth, not a, doesn't matter if it's white or whatever, but it mustn't have patterns on it. Here's a pouch Bragi made. This is a piece of Hessian, and oh look, there's another pouch inside. Double pouch, woof woof. So there you go. I'll be honest with you, my casting cloth, I got it from a well-known clothier's, beginning with P, and there's a mark in there somewhere. They're handkerchiefs, 3 for $5. They'd serve just as well as a casting cloth. It also means that you can put one in the wash while you have another clean one. So there you go, it's another chatter from me, Egil, the runecaster. I hope you've enjoyed it, and leave us a comment, as I say, on #runes, and keep on casting.